going to show you guys my garden. I'm going to take you over to the compost and talk to you about composting today. Now, coming out here. So it's been a bit of a journey here, building the homestead, building the business, having multiple pregnancies, multiple miscarriages. So I haven't had the time, energy, or money yet to build out the infrastructure of my garden to the magnitude that I visualize in my head. So for right now, what I've got going on with my garden, which is really out of control, I'm going to show you guys here. I got these 2 beds. You can kind of see here. I've got this bed right here and that one right there. That's all I have for the time being, and I'm going to show you the things that are growing, and also I've got a weed issue. So I had to fence it up to keep both my dogs out and the chickens out before I had the chicken area enclosed. So you guys can see I've got some different types of kale. I've been enjoying harvesting off of those. I have some romaine there that's pretty much done for. Got some little carrots coming up. I've got some beets that are kind of hidden over there. Then over here I've got some mint, and I put it in a pot like this so that it doesn't spread too much and get too invasive. But you'll see that I've got, actually in here, it's kind of hard because this right here, does anybody know what this is? It's like so invasive. It's over there, it's in all over my yard, and it just pops up. And basically I've been too busy to come out here and take care of this situation, but it completely choked off my basil, and in between it I've got some rosemary back there. I have some strawberry plants in there. My lemongrass has not been faring well in the cold weather, so it's kind of an assortment of stuff, but you can see the bed needs some serious maintenance. And so ultimately here in this space, if you guys can see, this is where I'm going to be, in my mind's eye, I'm going to be building out all these raised beds, utilizing the tin that I took off the side of the house, and I'm going to be building raised beds just like I saw in the Roots and Refuge. This Roots and Refuge, or Roots for Refuge homestead channel. She's awesome, and she took tin just like what I have here, and she went ahead and made inexpensive raised beds out of it. When I saw that, I was like, that's brilliant, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna use the cow panels just like she did and build some beautiful archways to walk through. It's gonna be stunning. I see it in my mind's eye. It just doesn't look like that yet. So I'm gonna take you guys over here to my compost. I love composting because it's such an easy way to make utilization of scraps from the house. There's so many things that you can use to put into your compost, stuff that the average American or average household would just throw away. And so particularly for someone like me, if you've moved to a new home and you wanna, build out a lot of large raised beds, soil is really expensive. My options, if I didn't basically grow my own dirt, would be to go to the Home Depot, the Lowe's, big box stores, and buy either really, really overpriced best soil version available that they have, or end up opting for lower grade, cheaper soil. And I happen to be a bit of a soil nerd. I really like my organic soil. I put a lot of effort into my soil. An exciting way to live, to feel like you are taking, your family's health and nutrition and your animals and your land and into your, bugs, into your own hands, and you're growing your own food. It's awesome. And the thing is that you can still live in the city like me. I live in Las Vegas. There's major streets near my house. I don't live out in the outskirts. I live in the city, very much in the city. And I live on a half-acre lot where I'm growing my own food. I have chickens, ducks, rabbits. And so it's all about just starting small and doing with whatever you have available. Even if you live in an apartment in the city, you can still grow in containers. You can still grow food indoors, microgreens, and there's a lot of herbs that you can grow on your windowsill. So I would encourage everyone to grow your own food. And if you're going to grow your own food, do it organically. Food homegrown and organic tastes like 1,000 times better than anything from the store. So I want to show you guys my compost pile here. So what you guys see right here, I actually have some stuff ready to put into the compost, and so I thought it was a perfect day to do this video for you. I have been building this compost since about March, April of 2018, last year, and I'll give you a close-up look here. Now that's some sexy soil. Now, what I do, it's composting. If you're new to composting, it's really easy. It's just a mixture of browns and greens. And if you have the right healthy balance, there shouldn't be any odor. A lot of people, when they're composting, they worry about the odor. But honestly, if you're doing it right, there shouldn't be an odor. Like, I'm literally sitting right here on top of my compost bin, and I don't smell anything. And that's how it should be, right? Different people are gonna have different opinions about what you can or cannot compost, and some people are very elitist about their compost. So it's a personal choice, guys. Like anything in life, shoot, if you're composting at all, kudos to you, and don't listen to anybody who's going to sit there and criticize how you're composting, because the average person doesn't even compost. So if you're reducing and eliminating waste and you're even composting, that means you're also gardening and growing your own food. So, you know, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of what's the best and what's the purest, and get over it. That's something that comes in time. You can work yourself up to any level of perfection that you would like. And I would just encourage everyone to take baby steps. It's not about perfection, but personal excellence. Basically, this is the process. When I come out, you know, for those of you who want to know, well, what kind of maintenance is involved with composting? I come out into my garden maybe every few days or so, and I will dump into the compost pile anything new that I have to add, and then I'll turn it over and mix it, and then I'll water it down. And I just use a shovel and the garden hose, and I water it down and mix it up, and I just do that like every few days, and that's it. It's like a 10-minute job a few times a week. It's not a lot of maintenance. Like I said, it doesn't smell. I don't have issues with rodents or flies, or, you know, it just depends on where you live as to if it's practical or not for you to do it. But certainly if you're doing it right, you're totally able to do it even in the city. Not a problem. I mean, you guys know I'm in the city. You can hear the cars back behind me, right? And it doesn't require a lot of maintenance, a lot of intelligence, a lot of research. You're basically building a pile of dirt. You know, keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Is that what they say, right? So, kiss. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to go ahead and you can see a clip here of me managing my compost pile. Looks like I got a little water on the lens. So my hope in making this video was to show you guys how awesome sauce growing your own dirt can be, how easy it can be, what are the benefits, how to do it, and look it. Even Puppy approves. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check me live every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Peace.